Let's meet the visiting team, Minnesota Timberwolves. At point guard, Mike Conley. At power forward, Naz Reid. At the other forward position, Jaden McDaniels. At center, Rudy Gobert. At the other guard position, Anthony Edwards. The head coach of the visiting team is Chris Finch. And now for the starting lineup for your Cleveland Cavaliers. At the small forward position, standing 6'8", number 12, DeAndre Hunter. At center, 6'11", number 31, Jarrett Allen. At guard, 6'1", number 10, Darius Garland. The other forward position, standing 6'11", number 4, Evan Mobley. At shooting guard, at 6'3", number 45, Donovan Mitchell.
It's the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan, joined at the broadcast table by Greg Anthony and Coach Stan Van Gundy. And as always, we'll hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. Here's a look at some of the stats for Evan Mobley.
And the one thing that he'll be looking to change is the downturn in his three-point percentage. It's taken a hit here the last 10 games. I know he's putting in extra work to get that rhythm back.
And checking out Minnesota's opening lineup. Edwards on the wing. He is joined by McDaniel. Reed is out there with Gobert, and it's Conley in at the points. And for Cleveland, a loaded backcourt. It's Garland and Mitchell. A lot of length inside. It's Mobley and Allen in the post. And it's Hunter in at the 3 slot. The three-point shot, so important in today's NBA, and a major part of the game plan, Greg, for both of these teams.
And we can expect to see a high volume of shots from beyond the arc in this one. I'm looking for whichever squad is able to create more havoc and throw the opposing shooters off their rhythm.
Pass to Reed. Mitchell against Edwards. And it's a great finish!
Oh, my. Yeah, Edwards has some big bounce in his step.
The 3 from Garland. Drills it from outside.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now here's Conley. Gobert with a screen for Edwards. And he jams it right over Jarrett Allen.
Wow! Man, what a move by Edwards. That was phenomenal.
Nice angle on that replay with the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Now, here's Mitchell. Coming off a stellar performance against Washington. There's the drive. Oh, and the dunk by Mitchell.
A dynamic leaper with an impressive wingspan. Mitchell usually has some flashy dunks up his sleeve.
And so it's Conley bringing up the ball for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Outside Edwards. His 3-pointers off the mark. the wing, Mitchell. Edwards defending. Oh, and the dunk by Mitchell.
There's an edge to Mitchell's game. He wants to be the guy in charge, and if that means he's got to get physical, he'll do it.
Now here's Conley. A look at his stats. He averages a bit over 8 points a game. Reed with a screen on Garland. Conley kicks to Reed. Back to Conley. Shoots over Garland. Garland with the block. And so it looks like the Timberwolves will retain possession here. Just around a minute and a half into the first quarter. Gobert, no good. So for Cleveland, their last game, a win against Washington.
And bottom line, they found ways to score. Credit the game plan going in. It was right on the money.
Yeah, that kind of performance on the road really speaks to their preparation and mental fortitude.
And despite his young age, Coach Van Gundy, Anthony Edwards' leadership qualities growing day by day.
Yeah, Kevin, and a lot of it's because he is great at both ends of the court. Confident, charismatic, upbeat. He's learning that delicate balance between taking over a game and bringing his teammates along for the ride.
Free throw good, Edwards. And Greg, it didn't take long for Anthony Edwards to prove himself in the NBA.
There's so much to like about his game. As outstanding as his offense is, his defense cannot be overlooked. He is a lockdown presence when he needs to be.
Good on both.
And talented in so many ways. Edwards is focusing on two things: the refining of his shot mechanics and the sustained level of engagement.
Now, here's Mitchell. Great numbers on a nightly basis as he averages over 24 points a game.
He is a highlight reel unto himself, guys.
That could be a contender for the dunk of the year, I think. Conley, the pass to Gobert. Now, here's McDaniels. The Timberwolves working the ball around now. Edwards, good.
Assistant, Jaden McDaniels.
Garland with it. 23 points for him the last game against the Wizards in Washington. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Drops in the layup for two.
Gritty bucket. Garland knows he's going to take contact, but does not back down.
Outside Conley to the inside. Reed. It's in there. Conley with the assist.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout here. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alteration.
You see yourself on the screen, and you show us your best move. Let's go. You got to dance like everyone is watching. Everybody get down. Let's see those moves.
leaderboard is on the screen now to reveal the dominant scores in the NBA over the last month. The 4th spot held by Anthony Edwards.
What a performance offensively. Something has really clicked with his game over this stretch.
Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. Garland against Connor. And that's good. Darius Garland for 3. Garland's got 8.
Well, it sure didn't take him much time to heat up. Aggressive start.
Mitchell against Edwards. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. He's got 10.
And he's clearly led the way offensively. The question is, can they ride him and get back into it?
Here's Mitchell, and he uses the glass on the layup.
Well, I know we don't want to jinx it, but he's still perfect from the field in this quarter.
Timberwolves trail by 4. Pass to Reed. First quarter play and just over 3.5 minutes in. And Gobert kicks to Edwards. Gobert, great positioning on the putback.
And you gotta box out Gobert or he will make you pay on the offensive glass.
Mitchell against Edwards. And there's Mitchell. That's good on the assist by Garland.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
And Greg, the Cavaliers in recent years establishing a defensive identity.
They do a great job of locking down the paint, Kevin, forcing teams to shoot over the top and just vacuuming up those misses.
Now here's Conley. He has yet to score. Clock at 6. The Timberwolves need to get a shot off here. And the basket by Edwards.
Oh, man, a hot start for him. He's hit 5 of his first 7.
Mitchell outside. And it's Mitchell with the jam.
Again, it's Donovan Mitchell with a huge night. One of the premier players in our league.
And Minnesota has possession. They trail by 3. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, Kenny Atkinson did give me a few minutes to catch up with him. The first thing Coach brought up, Rudy Gobert, the multiple-time Defensive Player of the Year. They're worried about Rudy's length, of course, saying it causes total havoc around the rim. So the counter is lots of threes and avoiding Gobert in the lane. The French center still with a massive effect on the game plan. Kevin?
Thanks so much, David. Timberwolves trail by 4. Conley kicks to Edwards. To the middle. Out to Conley. The 3. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Yeah, Gobert showcasing that athleticism.
Pass to Allen. Allen with it. A 3 ball. No good that time. And here's Edwards. He'll bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Last time they met was in Minnesota.
And that was a tough one. They expected to play well and did, just not well enough.
Yeah, but those are the games you can learn from. You see where you are now and where you need to get to.
We'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Well, this is why the fans are here. Each team trading blows, increasing the entertainment value.
And we've got a timeout called from Chris Finch. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline.
Cleveland Cavaliers,
change here. Bruce is checked in. Alexander Walker, he's checked in for Minnesota. Minnesota's gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. Conley finds Gobert. Conley surveying the D. Here's Gobert. He picked up 15 points in their last win against Portland.
And how about the rebounding, too? He was just all over the glass, and the other team had no answer for how to contain him.
On the wing, Mitchell. Out of bounds, Minnesota takes possession. When Donovan Mitchell, Greg, is on the floor, he is the offense.
Yeah, and that goes beyond just his ridiculous scoring. It gets overlooked that he's also a skilled passer. So one way or another, Mitchell is finding points out there.
Now here's Gobert following the miss by Donovan Mitchell. Allen against Gobert. The Cavaliers pull it in.
Well, that alley-oop attempt, a case of what could have been, just didn't finish the play.
Well, it's not easy to time that up. Just not quite in sync there.
Such a force as Allen goes to the line. A real throwback. Jared is a center who primarily operates near the hoop.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Cavaliers.
Well, the thing about hitting early threes, it spaces the floor and makes things a lot easier offensively.
And another key for them tonight, attacking the basket. Taking it right to the hoop, never a bad idea.
That free throw good from Allen. Stan, for coaches who are on the hot seat, how in the world do they stay focused?
Well, Kevin, I think, look, most coaches have very thick skins. You're going to get criticized every day. You have to know that when you get into the profession, and you just got to stay focused on the things you can control. And my brother always used to tell me, don't worry about criticism from people you wouldn't take advice from.
Ah, that's pretty good advice in itself.
It is.
Goodness. Greg, this is some kind of note. Last year, Minnesota, for just the second time, had ever won a series in the postseason.
Yeah, they've been bounced in the first round, 10 of 12 appearances. But last year's team was different. Their elite defense fueled the conference finals run.
Allen with it, now defended by Gobert. Here's Allen, and it's Allen slamming it down.
Awesome job running the correct route there, and Allen just beating everyone to the right spot. Nice.
Timberwolves trail by 6. It's deflected. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Mobley.
Timberwolves ball.
Already it's February. Let's see how the East is matching up. We'll take a look at the Cavaliers. They've got their eye on the #1 seed as the season moves into the final stretch. Currently first place in the standings, and guys showing no signs of letting up.
And right now for the Cavaliers, they're not an opponent any team wants to see on their schedule. They've been producing all season long. And guys, I don't see them slowing down anytime soon.
Well, if you're able to strike fear into your opponent before even stepping on the floor, you're doing something right.
And you know Mobley was in that shooter's head. Evan, as good as they come defensively.
The drive by Mitchell. And it's Mitchell with the jam.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. Minnesota's gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. Offensive rebound. Going inside and finished off by Edwards.
Well, when Edwards gets this hot, all an opponent can hope to do is limit the damage.
The 3 from Garland. That's another one for him. His 5th in just 7 shots.
Really setting the tone early with their three-point shooting.
And we've got a timeout called from Chris Finch. Wants to talk some things over. Might be seeing some things to adjust. see the teams that have been the NBA's best three-point shooters this month. The Timberwolves, #1.
And right now, their three-point shooters are in terrific rhythm. I mean, they've put on a display here from long range.
Timberwolves trail by 9. And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. Darius Garland, the son of former NBA player Winston Garland, said that he was a sponge growing up listening to his dad. He hung on every word about playing point guard. Darius says, I learned the little things much quicker. He taught me at a young age to change gears to keep defenders off balance. Kevin?
And he's doing it. I love the tricks of the trade you just talked about. Thank you so much. And so it's Cleveland with it. Following the 3 by Minnesota. 2 points. That one goes.
Well, not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Here's Dillingham, guarded by Garland. Cleveland leading by 8. Count that as his 7th field goal, 9 tries. He's shooting 78%.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Here's Dillingham. Still scoreless. Stolen by Garland. Mitchell outside. Garza pulls it in. Timberwolves trail by 10. Here's Shannon. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Mitchell outside. And it's Mitchell with the jam.
Building up a big early lead. They have taken charge of this game.
Yeah, but you can't let up at all. They've got a chance to put this game away early, and they should take it.
And so it's Minnesota with it. The Cavaliers making the shot.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Now, here's Mitchell. That is a great finish!
Oh, my gosh.
And, guys, we know Mitchell can fill it up in a hurry, which is what makes him so much fun to watch.
Here's Shannon. .144 left in the first quarter. Pass to Reed. Just 5 on the clock. Now, Alexander Walker. There's the triple. Sinks the three-pointer. Reed's got 5 points so far.
Well, Reed has only become more confident as time has gone on at the arc. He will not hesitate.
Mobley trying to free himself up. Garland with the bucket. And the Cavaliers lead by 11.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
109 left here in the first quarter. Here's Shannon, covered by Mobley. Now Dillingham. 8 points his last outing. Here's Alexander Walker. Allen with the rebound. Allen's got 4 rebounds in this game. Cleveland leading by 11. Mitchell in the corner. Oh, and the dunk by Mitchell.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
Yeah, it's not difficult to figure out why they've built this lead. They have been dominant in the paint.
Here's Dillingham, following the score by Cleveland. There's the pass to Reed. Pass to Dillingham. Lets it fly. Evan Mobley with the rebound. Mitchell outside. Oh, and the dunk by Mitchell.
Oh, the leaping ability of Mitchell, allowing him to go way upstairs.
Here's Shannon. A three. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And a double-digit lead on the scoreboard as we end the first quarter of play. Cavaliers lead by 15. The second quarter coming up right after this break, so don't go anywhere. Glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And guys, the Cavaliers enjoying a nice lead here.
Hey, why take jump shots when you can get your points at the rim?
Yeah, they've made a point to get inside on this defense, and it's been working like a charm early on.
The Cavaliers leading by 15. And the defense of the Timberwolves stand as good as it gets.
Well, Kevin, they can compete with anyone when it comes to size, not just up front, but on the wings. They're long and athletic, but it all comes down to execution, and they get it done.
And so in the game for the Timberwolves, Nickeil Alexander-Walker out there with Dillingham. Then it's Jaden McDaniel, and it's Garza in at the 5. Cleveland's gone 5 of 8 from three-point land. 15 points and a deep ball for them tonight. Tyson, a shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Absolutely. They're playing their game and executing at a real high level. Everything is working for them right now.
And the Timberwolves with possession here. Following the score by Cleveland. A shot by McDaniels, no good.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change.
A nice shot by Okoro.
Oh, they own the interior right now. 10 straight points coming from inside.
Just over 1 minute has passed here in the second quarter. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And Greg, talk about a guy who can create for himself. Dillingham can already score on elite defenders.
Yeah, and Kevin, a lot of that is his footwork. You can see the hours he's put into it. And then add in the body control and quickness. Good luck slowing this young man down.
First one falls for him. And Stan, we seem to be in the midst of a big man renaissance in the NBA. And I personally love it. So that being said, which of these big stars do you like the most?
Well, that's a tough question because there's so much talent and they're all different. You've got Embiid, who is unstoppable offensively. You've got Wembanyama with his combination of size and length, skill and agility. You've got guys who can shoot the ball. But the guy that combines the most of those things that I would take, Nikola Jokic.
Here's Jerome. He had 13 points in the win against Washington. Traps in the tray. Jerome's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage. Oh, he's frustrated there. You know he wanted to come right back with the three of his own.
In the corner, Okoro with it. And the layup's good off the glass. Okoro's got 4 points in the quarter.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Fires from deep. A shot by McDaniels, no good.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Allen passes to Jerome. Three-pointer. And out of bounds as the Timberwolves gain possession.
And with the moment here, let's check out the numbers for McDaniels. Tremendous numbers for him over the last 10 games. And, of course, rim protection always at a premium. That's an important part of his game. Top 20 in block spurt.
And talk about being top 10 in steals. I love his jumping the passing lanes and then stealing away your dribble. And the Timberwolves with possession here. Next up on the docket, the Bucks following this one. That game marks the first half of a quick 2-game homestand. It's up a 3. Cans it from downtown. McDaniels got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Allen for the 3. Good on the three-point shot.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
And so Chris Finch calls for the timeout. He wants to regroup and go over the strategy.
And now, please welcome to the court, the Powerhouse Dance Team.
Chance now to check out the NBA's most efficient scorers. Second, Jared Allen. And, of course, Rudy Gobert.
You can't say enough about these two guys shooting this season. Both their percentages, just incredible stuff.
And the Timberwolves with possession here. Gillingham with it. Currently averaging almost 6 points a game. Miller sets a screen for McDaniel. Looks for Miller, gets it to him, and it's Miller with the jam.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. Okoro, Edwards with the block. Gillingham with it, guarded now by Okoro. Knocked away. And now the Cavaliers. Fast break. Here's Jerome. Flushes it down to finish the break.
And I think that play sort of sums up what we've seen tonight. Just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively, turning into easy points.
Here's Gillingham. The Cavaliers making the shot. In transition, here come the Cavaliers. And it's Hunter with the jam.
From right in close, DeAndre Hunter.
The Timberwolves have gone 2 of 6 from the field in the second quarter so far. Now, Alexander Walker. He picked up 21 points in their last win against Portland. Minnesota shooting their 5th attempt at the line in the game.
And typically a strength of theirs, 79% on the season.
And the free throw, no good. Well, last season, the Cavaliers won their first playoff series since 2018. That's when LeBron was with them great.
And it was their first series win without LeBron James since 1993. So it was a huge deal for the organization as they continue to take steps in the right direction.
Here's Dillingham. Misses the three.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Here's Garland. Nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup. Garland's got 22 points.
Yeah, that's the third bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Got that one up quick.
Well, those go down for him in his sleep.
Cleveland has gone 2 of 3 when they've stepped beyond the arc in the second quarter. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. Here's Dillingham. 5 points in the game. That misses off the backboard.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Lets it fly from 18. Minnesota with the rebound.
Well, and even though he couldn't get that one to fall, that's a shot they want him taking.
Pass to Minot. Down low, here's Alexander Walker. Hits the jump hook.
Well, anytime you can get a good look close in like that, it's always your best option.
Outside Garland, into the lane. The slam dunk by Garland.
Dribble penetration is what Garland's all about, and he's a great decision maker on the move.
Dillingham wide open, and he fires from outside off the mark.
Well, it's been a frustrating night for him at the offensive end, just not able to give them any kind of a lift.
Count that bucket. Spruce has got his first basket.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
Alexander Walker with the ball. Taking a look at the scoring numbers, right now he averages about 9 points a game. Shoots the three. The Cavaliers pull it in. Allen's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Here's Jerome. Minot pulls it in.
I mean, come on, that's a shot you expect him to make.
Pass to Dillingham. Here's Minot. Alexander Walker with the ball. Here's Minot. Nothing on the board. Ingles passes to Garza. 2 on the clock. The Timberwolves again can't hit. Cleveland has gone 7 of 11 from deep tonight, using the three-pointer to their advantage. It's stolen by Ingles. Pass to Minot. Takes the three. Nailed from three-point land.
3 points.
Minot's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. It's Garland with the ball for Cleveland. Next game for him, they'll take on the Raptors at Toronto. And that'll be the first of a 2-game road trip for him. And it's blocked. And here is Ingles. Out left to the wing. Here's Dillingham. Guarded by Garland. Back to Ingles. Fires the three. The Cavaliers pull it in.
Finding space on the perimeter, but he couldn't capitalize.
Garland, no good.
It seemed like he changed his mind halfway through the layup, tried to go to something else, and flat out choked it.
Dillingham, no good.
He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
Yeah, and sometimes guys just start pressing. The best thing for him is to just slow it down and concentrate on solid shot selection.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, the league recalibrated its emphasis on fouling during last season. Commissioner Adam Silver said there was a sense that offensive players had too much of an advantage. So an adjustment was made. Fans want great offense, but they want players to be allowed to play defense as well. I think that's what we're seeing. Kevin, it's a welcome change.
Welcome indeed, no doubt about it, D.A. And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe just one or two things to talk about.
Two left feet there. Kick it. You have the camera right here.
Cavaliers with some changes. Tristan Thompson, he's checked in for Jared Allen. Okoro comes in for Max Strus. And it's Mitchell in for Ty Jerome. Cleveland's gone 2 of 3 when they've stepped beyond the arc in the second quarter. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Well, they have leaned on him offensively with good reason. Efficiency will help you win a lot of games.
G.A., you look how Garland can create for himself. Very good off the catch or the bounce.
So deadly off of those high pick and rolls because he can dribble into that three. A playmaker that can do that is a headache. Garland knows how to create that space and get his looks.
One shot.
You coach Stan at various levels for 30 years. How has the transition been to the broadcasting business?
Well, Kevin, it's been great because of people like you and because I'm undefeated.
Right. But you miss the aftermath when there's at least a score sheet. There's a scorecard that says win or loss.
I do miss that. There's no question. I miss the competition. I miss the camaraderie of building toward a result. But I've started to get some of that in broadcasting as I've gotten to know my partners well.
Well, it's great being your partner.
Likewise.
And they're really in a good position here, thanks in part to the way he's been able to score the basketball.
Out to Edwards. And that one falls coming off Conley's feet. Edwards got 22 points.
Well, it doesn't matter where he is on the court. If Edwards likes a look, he's going to take it.
And that one's good, Mitchell.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Edwards, that's good. 24 points for Anthony Edwards.
Well, he's playing great tonight, but not quite well enough to carry the entire team. They need to find some other contributors.
Here's Garland. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Now, here's McDaniels. He had a 30-point outing their last game against Portland.
Look, he kept finding ways to get to the free throw line. He knew the other team couldn't stop him, so he just continued to punish them at the line.
And how about the awareness Hunter possesses? Understands when one of his guys has an opportunity.
And here's Edwards. He'll bring it up for the Timberwolves. Fresh from a win against Portland.
Well, in that one, they just had everything working offensively. It's a lot of fun when you get into that kind of a groove.
Yeah, and for a coach, seeing your schemes clicking like that is very rewarding.
A nice shot by Okoro.
Well, after a silent first quarter, this is who they needed him to be. This is why you never count a guy out.
2 minutes remaining.
Pass to Reed. Inside. Here's McDaniels. Lead pass was put in just the right spot. McDaniels got 5 points in the quarter.
Well, smart idea from McDaniels, looking to convert inside.
Conley with a wide open look. Off target with his three. Cleveland's gone 3 of 4 with the long-range bombs here in the second quarter. Gobert with the block.
Well, just outstanding positioning and timing by Gobert. He tries to block as many shots as he can.
Jared Allen's checked in for the Cavaliers. Mobley comes in for Isaac Okoro. There's a minute 34 left to play in the first half. Garland with the bucket.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
Edwards against Mitchell. Free throw line jump shot. Bounces high off the rim and drops. Edwards got 26 points.
And it's really good to see Edwards knock down the mid-range jumper. He continues to work on becoming more consistent from that area.
And that one drops for him.
And he's in such a great rhythm right now. Makes sense to get him the ball any way you can.
Yeah, when you have a guy playing like he has been recently, he's got to be the first option on every possession.
For three, Edwards. The offensive rebound. For three. Cavaliers with the rebound. Mobley's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Hunter. Minnesota with the rebound.
Doesn't register as a block, but he did everything you want defending that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stat sheet.
Here's McDaniels. Count that one. McDaniels got 7.
And defensively, that's just not going to cut it.
Mitchell left side. And then jammed down as it goes right over Anthony Edwards.
Oh, here he comes, and there he goes.
Look at him punish that rim. For three, Edwards hits the three-point bomb. Edwards got a pair of triples in the second now for the Timberwolves. Garland surveying the D. Driving in. The slam dunk by Garland.
Well, what a half he's had. He has completely warped the shape of this game with his hot shooting.
With 1 on the clock. And no good. Darius Garland has been leading the charge for Cleveland. He's approaching 40 points for him in the game. He's scoring in just about every way possible. Back right after this.
Welcome, everybody. The story at the half could be summed up as a dominating performance for the Cleveland Cavaliers.
They've made it fun to watch. Some of the best players in the world doing what they do best, Ernie.
Yeah, when everything clicks, it can be the most beautiful game on earth. 5 guys with one mission. And guys, let's take a moment to recognize the top performer for each squad thus far.
You got a game within the game. These two guys are trading bows, raising elbows, trading bows, making me wish I was out there right now.
That I would like to see. Shaq serving up elbow Sammys.
With extra mayonnaise.
And that'll do it for halftime. We send you back to Kevin Harlan, who has the second half call.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. We're seeing a tremendous game here, guys, from Darius Garland.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
Yeah, he's found his spots, been patient with his shot selection, and it's paid off for himself and the team.
The Cavaliers shooting has been sensational, 75% for the game. A lot of length inside. It's Mobley and Allen in the post. A loaded backcourt. It's Garland and Mitchell. And it's Hunter at the small forward. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now.
Fearless move by Garland inside, going for the high percentage shot.
Outside Edwards. Over in the corner, McDaniels. Pass to Reed. Launches it. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Allen's got rebound number 11 for him here tonight.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Mitchell. Oh, what a great move inside.
That is incredible.
And how about the strength from Mitchell, looking tough and determined on that aggressive take inside.
On our AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you just saw an explosive highlight. Now Conley. Tipped away. Stolen by Garland. Goes up. And it's Garland slamming it down.
And how's that for a two-way effort? Garland right on top of that one.
And if you're just joining us, we played over a minute here in the third. Conley kicks to Edwards. Back to Conley. The Cavaliers pull it in. Mitchell right side. And it's Mitchell with the jam.
What I like here, even with the big lead, they continue to execute their offense.
Yeah, to put together this kind of performance at both ends of the floor on the road, it's impressive.
And hustle like that is why he leads this team in rebounds tonight.
Double digits for him on the glass. He's getting it done.
Mobley kicks to Garland. And it's Mike Conley with the rebound. For Minnesota, they've gone 0-3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second half. And it's sent back by Allen.
Well, Allen has been blocking shots and denying posters his entire career.
Hunter, no good. Minnesota's gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. And standing 6'9", Jaden McDaniels, possessing tremendous length for a perimeter defender.
Yeah, Kevin, and he can really move his feet, too. Jaden McDaniels is clearly one of the best and most versatile perimeter defenders in the league.
Showing a lot of confidence on that shot. Allen's assertiveness here is terrific.
A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Great open look there.
Anthony Edwards.
Edwards got 32 points in the game.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
Hunter down low. McDaniels defending. Misses in close. Here's Edwards. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Here's Garland, picks one up.
He's built like a linebacker, Edwards is. So tough to stop.
This is his second trip to the free throw line.
Anthony Edwards.
And he is a cool customer at the line, guys. You've got to be when you're shooting 84% on the season.
2 shots.
First free throw is good. Greg, every year, injuries are a huge factor in shaping the title race. And I'm guessing that teams should probably put more of a premium on durability. What do you think?
Well, Kevin, I think all GMs take that into account. A team wants to be confident it'll have a stable roster over the course of a long season.
And he can't hit the second.
Well, we know Edwards has an outstanding skill set, but what makes him truly special is his competitive will and ability to handle high-pressure moments.
Man, just adding insult to injury. He just waltzes inside and extends this lead.
Well, it's not going to get any easier if they can't improve their defensive intensity. They got to show some fight.
A nice shot by McDaniels.
And this is something McDaniels continues to work on. Good to see him cash in off the catch.
Garland against Conley. Gobert with the defensive effort.
Well, the defense was right where they needed to be to stop the layup. Great awareness and effort.
Conley up top, covered by Mitchell. Conley's shot is off.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
Yeah, I get it, but you don't want him forcing things. It's better to get your shots within the flow of the offense.
Allen's shot is off. Minnesota's gone a less than productive 2 of 6 from three-point land in the second half. Pass to Gobert. Drive to the hoop, and Gobert throws it down.
Yeah, they could feel that dunk all the way in France. Gobert with the huge dunk.
And so Garland will bring it up for Cleveland. Here's Mitchell. Oh, and the dunk by Mitchell.
My goodness, that was absolutely filthy.
Oh, nasty. This building is stunned. He dug deep, Greg, into his bag of tricks there. Conley, the pass to Reed. Now McDaniels. Pass to Edwards from deep. Rebounded by Allen. Allen's got 13 rebounds in the game. Class eating. And Mitchell gets it to go.
In a volume score, Mitchell excels at getting inside and converting.
Outside Conley. Hunter against McDaniel. Reed with it. The tray. Evan Mobley with the rebound. Mobley's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Here's Mitchell. Oh, and the dunk by Mitchell.
Textbook feed from Allen, a big man who helps facilitate the offense.
Here's Conley. Pass to Gobert. Now McDaniels lets it go with a 3. Mobley with the rebound.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
And it's Hunter with the jam.
And boy, when Hunter's aggressive, good things seem to happen for him and his team.
And Minnesota has possession. they've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
McDaniels gets a wide open look. The Timberwolves again can't hit.
You can't miss those, but even the best do on occasion.
Hunter against McDaniel. And that one's good. Hunter's got 4 points in the quarter.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Edwards with it. 33 points for him. Gobert dishes to Edwards. Over Mitchell. That's good from Edwards on the assist by Gobert. Gobert's got 3 assists in the game. And here are the Cavaliers. Big stretch here going 10-2. Here's Allen. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Minnesota calls timeout. You know, Coach, what more can you ask? The reigning 4-time Defensive Player of the Year, Rudy Gobert.
Well, Kevin, since you ask, his impact in the playoffs hasn't always been the same as during the regular season. That's got to be the next step.
Fans, please give a big round of applause for your Cavaliers Youth Dance Team.
And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Cavaliers. Alexander Walker, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. Dillingham comes in for Michael Conley.
In the NBA, your Cleveland Cavs mini.
Minnesota shooting a pretty brutal 29% since the break. Pass to Reed. Here's Alexander Walker. Good on the triple. Alexander Walker's got 5.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Look, when the 3 is falling like this, there's not a whole lot you can do defensively.
Tyson with the bucket.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
Here's Dillingham. He has 7. Reed. They get the rebound, and he comes up with the deuce. He has 7.
Well, second chance points are all about a lack of effort defensively. Those buckets would drive me nuts.
And that one is good from Jerome.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Here's Alexander Walker, defended by Strus. Shot on the wing. The shot by Alexander Walker, no good. And here are the Cavaliers now. And here is Okoro. 6 points for him. Rebound by Alexander Walker. Alexander Walker's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Has to Gobert. Back to Alexander Walker. To the inside. Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
Well, Gobert understands how to capitalize off these sets. Great movement by him after setting the screen.
Here's Jerome. And again, it's Cleveland.
Well, he can beat you in a lot of ways. Very challenging to defend.
Pass to McDaniels. Here's Alexander Walker. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
And that's his second triple of the half. None for him going into the break.
Now, here's Okoro. Currently averaging almost 6 points a game. The shot, no good. Alexander Walker with the ball. Gobert with it. Guarded now by Okoro. Over to the wing. Fires the three. Here's Gobert. And he elevates for the slam dunk. Isaac Okoro did not like that.
And Gobert showing how much he wanted that basket.
Here's Jerome. 9 points in the game so far. Let's get some information from the 2K leaderboard. In about the last 10 games in the NBA, during that span, these teams have the most second chance points in the league. The Cavaliers fourth.
Really something to see. Their effort on the offensive glass has just led to so many second chance opportunities.
And the Cavaliers call time here.
Fans, get on your feet and make some noise for your Cleveland Cavaliers Dream Team.
Thompson is checked in for the Cavaliers.
Screen Team, a big round of applause.
The first one falls. He hits both from the strike. Minnesota shooting at 44%, pretty reasonable. And now to the Hall of Famer David Aldridge, who has an update for us on Anthony Edwards. What's the news there, Dave?
Hi, guys. The head athletic trainer of the Timberwolves gave us some information. It was confirmed that the ankle did turn and it has significant swelling. He can put very little weight on it right now.
David, thanks for checking in. On top of it is all.
It's interesting. Even with the advancements in strength and conditioning, injuries continue to impact the game.
Well, this is a high-impact sport, and the league continues to get bigger and faster.
And the Timberwolves with possession here. The Cavaliers making the shot. Pass to Dillingham. Now here's Reed. He's tightly guarded. Shannon, and another three for Minnesota.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
2 minutes.
Nice shot by Thompson. Thompson's got his first bucket of the night.
Get ready to bang inside when you're playing Thompson.
We've got 1:48 left to play here in the third. Pass to Reed. Three-pointer. And Okoro pulls it down.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Bucket is good. Okoro's got 8 points.
Nice job creating for the easy deuce.
Timberwolves shooting around 44% in this third quarter. Now Dillingham, 10 points for him. Pass to Alexander Walker. Here's the three. That's all good, and that's his 5th basket of the game. He's shooting 5 for 11 now.
The defense a step slow, and you can see the results.
Here's Jerome. He dents the rim with a 2-handed slam. Wow.
Oh, fellas, that was vicious 2-hand monster slam.
Guys, I don't think there was anyone who could have stopped him on that one. 54 seconds left to play in the third. Here's Shannon. To the paint. Wants to get it to Reed, and does. Basket counts. He has 7.
Not easy inside there for Reed, but he made something happen.
And so it's Thompson with it. He'll bring it up for Cleveland. Here's Strus. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Strus has got his second bucket.
They are just killing them on the interior.
The Timberwolves shooting pretty well at 46% from the floor. Here's Alexander Walker, and it's in after a nice bounce off the right side.
Yeah, he's been able to turn it around after a rough first half. He's now looking much better offensively.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Kept alive. Here's Thompson. And he battles for the ball and gets the second chance bucket. Thompson's got 4 this quarter.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
And it's Isaac Okoro with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Second team foul. Substitution on the court.
There's 10 seconds left in the third. Here's Shannon. Hits it from three-point range. Shannon's got his 3rd bucket of the night. Here's Jerome. And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. Cavaliers on top, just dominating this one. We've got more in store for you right after this. In a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard with the pass right on the money.
Well, his height gives him the ability to see the floor, and he makes a quick decision and a great pass.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. And a look at the 5 for the Timberwolves to start the fourth. They've got Dillingham. He's out there with Nickeil Alexander-Walker. And it's Miller in at the power forward position. Here's Shannon. Misses from close range. Cavaliers shooting has been just uncontainable, 72%. Jerome, good. Jerome's got 12 points here in the second half.
Well, this is what you're trying to do. Put the game away.
Yeah, but you can't let up now. We've seen too many wild comebacks in this league.
Good on the bucket.
That's just a great pass. Excellent vision to see the open spot in the defense and lead him to the score.
Lets it fly from 18. And Cleveland again with the bucket.
And watching that defensive effort right there, you wonder how much they want this game.
Yeah, I got to agree. Their defensive commitment's got to be a lot better.
Shannon, and there are the Timberwolves with another bucket.
Terrific ball movement leading to the basket. You love to see it.
And it's the Cavaliers with the ball. Here's Jerome over Dillingham. And Cleveland again with the bucket.
And the jump shot has been a dimension of this game where they've had a clear advantage.
Pass to Alexander Walker. Puts the move on. Boom, he jams it straight down.
Well, when you move the ball, you open up the defense. Great job to make the unselfish play.
Here's Jerome over Dillingham. Jerome, no good. Here's Shannon, covered by Okoro. Out to Miller, fires from deep. And it's Tyson with the rebound. Cavaliers have gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the fourth. He drains the quick shot. Second minute off the clock now in the fourth. Alexander Walker on the wing. Dillingham with it. There's the pass to Miller. And there's the defensive 3-second call. And landing zone fouls have been a part of the rule book for some time now, Coach. It's changed how shooters shoot.
No question, Kevin, and it's a good thing, I think. The NBA needs to protect the shooters. They're doing that. None of us wants injuries that could be prevented. We don't want to see the great shooters just come down and land on somebody's foot and miss 6 to 8 weeks.
And Cleveland making a change here. Thompson's checked in.
Number 13, Tristan Thompson.
Miller, the pass to Alexander Walker. Pass to Garza. The three-pointer, no good. Cavaliers have gone an outstanding 4 of 5 from the field in the fourth quarter so far. Fires from 18. And the shot no good, a bit short.
Yeah, well, that's a shot the defense is probably going to let him keep taking.
Back to Alexander Walker. From outside the arc. Another miss by Minnesota. Cavaliers shooting has been just uncontainable, 72%. Here's Okoro. Again, the Cavaliers score.
Impressive, really, from that short 17 area. They are not missing many.
Minnesota's gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. Now Dillingham. Miller, the pass to Garza. Can't cash in from close range. It's Thompson with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Shoots over Alexander Walker. And it's good off the back of the rim and in.
Well, they gave him the mid-range. Smart idea to take that one.
And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. To the middle. Pass to Shannon. Fires for 3. They get it back. Garza gets the bucket.
Really nice job to convert the putback opportunity there. I mean, he stayed with that play from start to finish. That's something we say about him a lot.
Here's Jerome over Dillingham. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Alexander Walker's got rebound number 5 here tonight. The 3. And another make to his scoring column. His 5th basket of the game. Now shooting 5 of 11.
Well, the defense gave that away. He's a skilled shooter who you have to contest at the arc.
Here's Jerome. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Garza's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Shannon. It's good. That basket, he's now 5 for 9.
What a difference a half can make. As much as he struggled in the first 2 quarters, he certainly made up for it with his play in the second half.
Here's Jerome. Over Dillingham. Jerome, good. Jerome's got 23 points.
Wow, 10 straight points from mid-range.
Dillingham with it. Pass to Shannon. From deep. Thompson with the rebound. Thompson's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. And the Cavaliers call time here. Well, Stan, the NBA awards impact so much on these players and what they think they can acquire and achieve. How do you feel about the structure of award voting?
Well, right now, Kevin, there's about 100 panelists that each get a vote, and that seems like as good approach as any. Certainly, I need to be on that panel, and you know, I mean, I think we probably get more worthy award winners if they would just let me pick them myself.
But you know, they make your picks public, and a lot of times voters are uncomfortable with that.
Yeah, that doesn't really bother me. I'm used to people disagreeing with me anyway. I have a family, Kevin.
He's checked in for a Okoro. Big group substitution now for Minnesota. Now, here's Strus, defended by Alexander Walker. Yep, that one goes.
If you're waiting for him to miss, he's that open. You're going to be in for a long wait.
Minnesota's gotten some tough luck from three-point range. In the 4th quarter, they've hit just 1 of 6 from deep. Conley finds Edwards. Hey, Stan, we've exported so much corporate basketball knowledge overseas. Remember when Fratello and you and your brother Jeff would go over there and have these clinics and teach the coaches the game. And they've taken that knowledge clearly and run with it.
No, I think that definitely happened when those guys went over. I think now it's sort of going the other way in large part. I know that all of us in the league now study what the great coaches in Europe are doing, and there's a lot of them, and the game is different, but they incorporate a lot of different concepts. I don't know a staff in the league that isn't spending a lot of time studying in the international game.
Timeout called, Cleveland.
Yeah, he needs to tell his guys to just box out with some energy. That's basic basketball. They've been lazy on the backboard and have allowed way too many second chance points.
Please welcome to the court the Powerhouse Dance Team.
Daniels is checked in for the Timberwolves.
Your Cavs Powerhouse Dance Team. Let them hear it.
McDaniels against Strus. It's good. Strus has got 4 points this quarter. And it's Conley with the ball for the Minnesota Timberwolves. So Stan, I've been wondering about these different approaches. The development system for youth basketball is vastly different in the U.S. than in Europe. Which do you think is best?
Well, I think in terms of developing skills, Kevin, we've seen it. The European players of all sizes have very well-rounded games skill-wise. They do a lot of work on a daily basis developing those skills, whereas in the U.S., our young guys play a lot of games in the AAU system. Skill development not as strong, but they do learn to compete on an everyday basis.
And it seems a new era is upon us, GA. A lot of young stars and young teams vying for the status of household names.
Kevin, the casual fans might have to update their frame of reference, right? Especially since a lot of these new stars are playing in smaller markets.
Shooting two.
That free throw missing.
Well, you can tell this team looks to Anthony Edwards to set the tone on the floor. His intensity becomes their intensity, and let me tell you, his intensity is always high.
Good on the second free throw. Here's Jerome. Shot from 12. And Cleveland again with the bucket.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
Edwards looking it over. Has to Gobert. And the wide open shot from Reed. And a miss there on the triple.
Well, he's trying to shoot his way out of it from distance, but look, he's got to find something easier.
Here's Merrill. Rebound, Minnesota. Gobert's got 11 rebounds in the game. Here's Edwards. To the left side wing. Reed with a screen on Strus. 6 to shoot. Here's McDaniels. And it's Strus with the rebound. The Cavaliers shooting in the fourth has been tremendous, 59%. Here's Thompson, and it's Thompson with the jam.
And this is what Thompson does best. His aggressiveness on the boards is what makes him a valuable player.
And here is Conley. And it's off the back rim, no good.
Well, when you get that kind of look inside, you have to capitalize.
Thompson inside the line. And the Cavaliers hit another bucket right there.
Thompson.
Here is Edwards. And the NBA coach has made sure franchises can't sell their future via draft picks in a trade. What do you think of that?
I think it was probably a good idea because, you know, all of us, coaches, maybe even more than GMs, but organizations get to a point that you want to win so badly in the present that you're willing to just sacrifice the future, and that can lead to some very bad teams down the road, and the NBA doesn't want that.
Yeah, and we've seen that. You're right, a lot of examples. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Cavaliers.
Well, I love how they're attacking the rim. That will usually force defenses to collapse and open up a lot of outside shots.
Take a break.
And they've also played exceptionally well in the paint tonight, taking advantage of their opportunity to work inside.
And the first one at the line is good. Both shots good from the stripe.
And since halftime, he's made a concerted effort to get to the line. Be aggressive. Great stuff.
Pass to Okoro. Shoots over Reed. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort. Over in the corner, McDaniels. Looking to get back on track here. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. I've heard some talk about this idea, Stan. What do you think about adding a one-on-one tournament to the All-Star Weekend?
Wow, Kevin, I love that idea. And if you could get the better players to play, I think there would be some serious interest in that from fans and some great competition among the players.
We see it every night in the NBA. That's what we all crave for, right? We want to see the biggest names against each other.
Yeah, every night we want to see the best players one-on-one against the other great players in the league.
And he makes the first.
And you think back to when McDaniels was drafted. Everyone talked about his potential. Now they're talking about his consistency as a contributor, especially at the defensive end.
He hits one, then misses the second attempt from the free throw line. The Cavaliers shooting 69%, showing you what a well-oiled offense looks like tonight. The drive by Mitchell, and then Mitchell with the dunk.
What a ferocious finish. Once Mitchell gets some speed behind him, look out.
Conley against Porter. Outside Edwards. For the 3, Porter pulls it in. And so it's Porter bringing it up now for the Cleveland Cavaliers. For 3, drills the three-pointer. Porter's got his first 3 points of the game.
He is cold-blooded, drops the dagger, piles on to what was already a big lead.
And defensively, that kind of effort is just not going to cut it.
Too long in the paint, and he's hit with a 3-second violation. Greg, we see the NBA fining players for certain actions or statements.
Multiple offenders are always going to be under the microscope, Kevin. Sometimes they end up playing into those expectations, so those punishments can appear a bit skewed.
Even now, Stan, in his late 30s, Mike Conley's still able to perform at a very high level.
Well, Kevin, his father was a gold medalist in track and field. So even as Mike Jr. has maybe lost a step, he's still able to compete athletically.
Now here's Conley. There's the triple. Connects from three-point range.
Heavy incoming from beyond the arc, a key part of their initiative this entire fourth quarter.
Yeah, it's always a little risky to lean this hard on the three-point shot, but when you're knocking him down, you might as well keep riding it.
So it's the Timberwolves now. Edwards finds McDaniels. The Timberwolves working the ball around now. Conley against Porter. Back to Reed. That's in there. Conley with the assist. Conley's got assist number 7 for him tonight.
Such a confident shooter. Reed was ready as soon as the ball got to him.
Shots good by Thor. 1:58 left in the fourth quarter. Pass to McDaniels. And they call an illegal screen here.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, and that's maybe something that should be called more. We see a lot of moving screens in today's NBA.
They are enjoying a commanding lead.
And it really gives them the opportunity to give their starters a rest. Always critical when you get ready for that home stretch.
The Timberwolves shooting pretty well at 46% from the floor. Conley kicks to Reed. Conley sets a screen for Reed. No good on the three.
Defensive breakdown there, and they got lucky. He's not going to miss too many of those.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Cavaliers.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And so when you look at the season record, this one will tally up win number 43 on the year.
Really, they had their number this season. 2 wins, a home win, and an away win.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Darius Garland.
Well, we saw some exceptional passes from him tonight. His vision did a lot to elevate their offense.
Timeout called, Cleveland. They're up by 27. moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Darius Garland.
Hey, guys, no doubt who our pick is going to be. He's made everyone else on the court look like they're playing at half speed. It's been total domination, and you can't help but just sit back and admire that performance.
What a connection he has to these fans. They love him here. And the more he has games like this, the deeper that connection gets. Here's Mitchell, and count it from 19 feet away. Mitchell's got 47 points.
Impressive job by the players, coaches, and don't discount the impact of these fans.
No, I'd be lying if I said the crowd doesn't have an impact. It's certainly felt from the head coach all the way down.
No problems knocking that one down.
Well, look, Conley's known as a great passer, but he's also a fantastic three-point shooter.
Now, here's Okoro. McDaniels defending. Bangs home the trifecta.
Taking no chances. They go on one last run to seal the deal.
Yeah, this run has poured a bucket of water on any ember of a potential comeback.
And here is McDaniels. After Isaac Okoro getting his shot to go from deep. For three, Edwards. Cavaliers with the rebound. Mitchell left side. Anthony Edwards with the rebound. And he commits the intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Five seconds left to play here in the fourth. And so they foul intentionally.
Fifth team foul. Shooting for Minnesota, Mike Conley, taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
First free throw is good. And Conley drops them both. Here's Jerome. So we see the Cavaliers taking the win here. They poured it on tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And, you know, this game could really be a defining one for what they can do when they are playing at their best. I mean, being here at home, no doubt helps. And the execution was flawless.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Tristan, congrats on the win. What was Coach's focus going into the game tonight?
Coach got after us, told us to start, we got to play defense. Just can't come in here and just let them make a score opportunity. We got to play defense and get back.
Well, it looks like you listened to him. Thanks, Tristan. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. And that'll do it, folks. With Stan Van Gundy, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching, folks, on 2K Sports. And now we present the player of the game, Darius Garland.